Bill, thank you very much, and thank you all for affording me a couple of minutes here just to say hello, to thank you for what you're doing, and to give you a little bit of a sense of where things stand in my district in New Hampshire. It is an honor to be with you all, and I think as we talk about cancer, we understand this impacts each and every one of us in our own family lives and our own individual lives, and certainly touches each and every aspect of who we are as a country. And I think, as Rowe said rightly, this is one area where we can come together and find some common ground to focus on a common enemy, and not just how we can treat it, but how we can prevent it. And I want to thank Less Cancer for the work that it does in that space, because as your mission states, we can make a change to reduce the risk of cancer by ensuring that we educate ourselves and that we all are empowered to be advocates for change. So the urgent example in my own district is the one that Rowe alluded to in his talk. And it's around the issue of water quality. Because as I travel across my district from the town of Merrimack, which is a site where there has been significant industrial pollution with PFAS chemicals in groundwater, to the Seacoast, around an old Air Force base that has similar issues that stretch back decades, we are still coming to grips with what this means for people in New Hampshire. But we're seeing in terms of health information, in terms of health statistics, is that we have the highest pediatric cancer rate in the country, that we have one of the highest rates of kidney, bladder, and thyroid cancers in the country. And what people are looking for is answers at this important time. They want to know how environmental pollution is impacting the health and the prospects for their own families to stay healthy. What's been empowering to me is to learn the stories of so many in my own state that have become advocates. And I want to salute Representative Mindi Messmer, who's here, who's been honored for her work. She is fantastic, along with Dr. Tom Sherman, who I think many of you know quite well. They've done immense work at moving forward the public dialogue on this so that we can begin to grapple with it at a policy-making stage, and that is absolutely essential. But we have people at the grassroots level, from folks who call themselves the water warriors, who got elected to the legislature this past year and have brought attention to this, to moms who are looking out for the well-being of their own kids around the Pease Air Force Base. They've really moved the public dialogue along in a way that we're going to see policies that are able to respond. Now, Congressman Conaway mentioned the PFAS caucus that's been mobilized this year. I'm excited to be a part of that. And I think as we look across the country, this is going to impact each and every district. This is not just an isolated case in one congressional district or another. It's just not found around an old industrial plant. It is going to be everywhere the more we test. And so we have to be prepared to give our colleagues the information that they need to identify this in their own areas, so that we can all work together to set aggressive standards, to make sure that there's health information out there that people can get, to make sure that there's testing available for people so that they know levels in their own bodies, so that they can take the steps necessary to protect themselves. So I look forward to being a part of that discussion, and just thank you for the work that you do. I think this is a common goal that we have, and I'm really dedicated to working with all of you over the next couple of years to advance your mission, to do what we can to bring down cancer rates and ensure that we can allow Americans to lead healthier, more productive lives. And thank you, Bill, for the time.